Hi guys. So today we are going to talk about something very serious. Okay. And this is going to be about people like us who tried to do something and failed, again tried and failed, again tried and have failed, and not you feel like you are not going anywhere. For the longest time I have thought that I am not at zero, I am below zero. Like I have thought of myself on a negative scale of in grand scheme of things. I have never thought that I am in a even at zero right now. Okay, but now I think I am a little above zero. Okay, because I worked on myself for past 3 years. But the more good work, the more than the good work on myself, I've done bad things. But yeah, it's always a learning curve. So this video is about how to start when you are below zero. See, I forget things very fast, so I actually wrote it all down for you guys. And from you guys, I mean especially me. Okay, when I have again gone into the cycle of no self-belief, self-hate and all that. And also for my future children, if you ever come across this video, you just know it's not easy, but it's totally worth it. So let's start. So सबसे पहले तो most important thing is you analyze yourself. Analyze your strengths, analyze your weakness, focus on your strengths, fuck the weakness. Okay, if I start overthinking right now, right, what will be this what will this be? Okay, be like bad grammar, hand movements, I don't look good, lighting's not good, I am looking at a script and reading, camera is not good, I'm not good at editing, I don't know how to transfer this file in my laptop to edit, because I'm not going to edit, I'm just gonna post. So fuck the bad things, focus on the good things. And when you are feeling good, that dopamine hit from doing the things that work out, then you can start slowly working on the bad things, wrong things. And it's okay, we are going to call it wrong because it is wrong. But you know what, with time it will change what you think about yourself, and all the idea of good, right, wrong that you have, it's going to change. Now, most important thing is do whatever you can with whatever you have right now. Okay, now I will give you very basic example. I was writing with a pen which was not working here, and but I had to write. Writing first was important, looking for a better pen was not. When I had written a few points and I was feeling better, then I went and got the better pen. That's just a very basic example, but you want to do skincare, start with whatever. Start with aloe vera gel, start with haldi besan. Do the thing. Doing matters more. Okay, now all the small things that you're going to do is going to get added up. Now 10 minutes you spend on learning something is gonna get added up. Me learning on Duolingo for 5 minutes every day does add up. At least I know how to say hola, hola, anamoer. ठीक है. I mean, I can speak more than that. अभी मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा. I understand more than that. But that's just 3 minutes, 5 minutes max. So small things do add up. Okay. Now, Now everybody's situation is different. Now I'll give you some basic example. सबसे important, physical self में confident होना is very important for you to take the right decisions with your brain. So सबसे important is, first of all, accept the way you look, and the way you look is pretty enough. You just need to know how to present yourself. You are not in a worse situation than me, right? I don't have hair on my head. I am fat. My skin is gone, and I have PCOD. I am an introvert. I am such an introvert, like such a fucking introvert. I mean, it's not that I'm not comfortable in my opinions. It's just that I'm not comfortable with other people, okay? Because I am pretty accommodating like that, and that's not a good thing. Anyways, I'm an introvert. I won't go deep into it. सबसे important is accepting who you are. It took me years of my life to accept. I accepted it like some time ago, like very recently, that yes, I'm an introvert. I cannot be the life of the party, okay? Not every time, sometimes maybe, or even if I'm not, it's fine, because everybody has their place. And just because you are not in the eyes of everyone does not mean you are lesser than people who are at the center, okay? You don't have to be at the center. You will be at the center of things that you are interested in. I am not. I don't like dancing. I hate it because I have body image issues. I don't like the way I move, and maybe in future I'll learn it and I'll become better at it and I'll love myself then. But I hate right now that I was trying to be someone that I'm not. I get exhausted after I am in a social circle, and I was not even realizing how much energy it's taking out of me, because then I was not able to study, and I was like, how come these people, when they come out of that after a gathering, and they are still able to study the next day or even the same night? How? And I was like, okay, I was spending way more energy than normal. I am that quiet person. I will sit there quietly, and it's okay that you do not have to be a people pleaser. It's okay, you do not have to impress everyone. Not everyone has to like you. You like yourself, that's the most important. Now, next point. You know what's more important? The 5 people that are part of your life. That's enough. You don't need a herd. You don't need like a country around you, okay? You need those 5 people. Those are enough. 5 is just an arbitrary number, whatever number suits you. Most important, your mom and dad. I don't know how your relationship with your mom and dad is. Mine, touch wood, is really good. My mom and dad are my backbone, okay? Then your siblings. Then is your outside of your family relationships, okay? I'm really close to my grandparents, and these are the relationships that matter. These people, in the last breath, they'll be praying for me to succeed. And what I am doing, from Nana from class 7, I am crying over her behavior for being rude to me. Like, come on man, that does not matter. That girl is nobody. I need to succeed for these people when they are in a hospital bed and they are praying for me to succeed. These people are important. These other people are not important. Then a few relationships outside of your family that you make, that's your friends, and if you have a partner, then that person. So that is important. Other than that, nobody else is important. Nobody else. Other people are your, I saw this reel yesterday, remember who's your living room people, who's your porch people, and who's your mailbox people. So that's how you know there are hangout friends, there are, and that's okay, because you are also going to be their hangout friend. And if they're intelligent enough to know that, so that's enough. Next up. Now, that's one thing about relationships. Then I was talking about your appearance, how you look. How you look is very important. Very important. And I don't even I'm not even angry about the world for it. You do not have to fit into the toxic beauty standards, because there are none. Honestly, I do not believe there are toxic beauty standards. I feel, who are you looking at? Because some people, they want flat. Some people, for beauty standards, are curvy people. Some people like tan, some people like pale, some people like bleach their eyebrows, bro. So no, beauty standards are what you make them to be. Just look at the epitome of someone with your body type, your color, skin color, your facial features, and follow that. So beauty standard is not toxic. Now you are living in India and you're looking at a beauty standard in Korea. You don't have to. Let them have their own toxic culture. We don't want that. In India also, there's an obsession with white skin. It's not there, man. Come on. Tall, dark, and handsome is the standard for guys. Just follow that one. No, Rida, you see Rida, oh, that skin, bro. So just follow whatever suits you. There are standards, there are different standards. It's subjective. You choose one that's good for you. Okay, now going ahead. Learn how to dress for your body type, learn how to do your makeup that makes you look good, and then hygiene, mental, physical, all kind. Okay, take a shower at least once a day, brush your teeth twice, wash your face whenever you come out, and if you're not going out, wash your face every morning and every night. Do a basic skincare until unless you're able to see. I am talking from my perspective. I'm too exhausted right now to invest my time, energy, and money into extensive skincare. I just use the easiest thing that I had was a moisturizer and a tretinoin cream. Now use the knowledge and resources that you have right now. Like, see, if you want, start with whatever you have. Like, if you have lemon and water, do that. If you can buy those detox drinks, do that. Electrolytes are important. Water, salt, and lemon, and a little bit of sugar, that also works. Okay, drink a lot of water. That doesn't cost you money. Go to your kitchen. There are millions of combinations you can make for your skin, for your drinking, for like different kind of teas and boiled water that you can prepare, and different kinds of shots that you can prepare, like ginger turmeric shot, beetroot shots, carrot shots, ABC juice shots. Do whatever you can. Like, make a hair mask for your hair, make a face mask. See, that might not give you a Korean beauty treatment result, but that will give you better skin than you had yesterday. Okay, not just in terms of skin, I mean it in everything. Okay, now I'll tell you about this is about the beauty standard. Own good pair of shoes. Like, no, notice small things. Like, as I told you, small things matter. Keep your nails clean. Okay, keep your ears clean. Make sure your eyes are clear. Keep your brows clean. I'm all for natural hair and natural everything, but if you can't embrace it, and it is not by choice but because of lack of knowledge, then please don't do it. I personally prefer I don't like hair on my body because it's not there on my head. What will I do it if it's on my body? So if you have a mustache, get it done. Please get it done. It's okay if you accept that and you're embracing it and fighting for it. Fine. But if you are not, if you're trying to be just doing it because you're not taking care of yourself and that's not by choice, then no, that's not that. Okay, now after that's done, then yeah, spend on your lingerie. Come on, spend money on that. Okay, now whatever see, you don't if you don't have money, don't spend. Okay, don't spend. But I'm saying if you can, then you have to spend money on spelling good. Now for that, that can be anything. There are easier ways to get that done. You can buy 100 rupees bottle of itr, that works. Okay, normal, buy. Even if you find something in a lesser price also, there are things that's going to work. Okay, I'll tell you a hack. So toners are important, right? And I never had one, and I didn't know how to get one because my family wasn't even aware of skincare. As I'm talking about skincare, you must know that I am a big skincare enthusiast. But so I'll tell you a hack, a very easy hack. Like this is just an example. Okay, so you get sheet mask, right? There's 1+1 free, so it almost costs you like 50 rupees for one sheet mask. Now you take that sheet mask, maybe one of the acids you can take, AHS, BHS, any you take the sheet mask, take a bottle, drain all the serum from that into that, and all of the serum, everything in the packet also, and then add rose water to it. Try to get good rose water. At least don't take preservatives wala good rose water. That's not good for gulabari. Is not good for your skin. Okay, even Patanjali wala is better than the gulabari wala. Right now, though, I'm using some. It was a good rose water. Okay, if not, buy roses and make your own rose water if you are low on financials and more on time. Okay, and then add the rose water to that. Shake it up, and you have a very diluted toner. You can use that to condition your skin before applying a moisturizer and after applying a after applying what? Face wash. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, now mindset shifts. These all are mindset shifts, but mindset में shift लाना is very important. But to solidify it, you have to make it physical. Anything and everything, until unless it's physical, it's not real. Okay, so you have to show it in yourself, like that discipline. You need to have proof that actions need to be like, actions are always get bigger than words. Okay, so actions are going to be always bigger than words. Now systems are bigger than goals. Okay, now how to process this is from, I think, one of the books, some habits, psychology of habits, I think, atomic habits. Yeah, so the one thing that I got from that book is systems are better than goals, and that's so true. Make a system for your things, not a goal. In the sense, like achieving, like, let's say, certain amount of financial independence by the end of a year is a goal. You cannot chase that. How are you going to achieve it? You build a system for it. Like, I'm going to invest time in upskilling myself, I'm going to start a new business, I'm going to work harder, I'm going to take extra shifts. How are you going to do it? The more you say true to the system, the better you feel about yourself. Try to make a goal of staying true to that system. Not that because you cannot control the results. All you can control is your own fucking actions, what you're going to do. Okay, so that's it. Now coming to the next point, emotions. That's like my biggest problem. I realized it very late, is emotions. I am very emotional, and being emotional is not a basic bare minimum. It is a luxury which you only and only and only achieve when you are logical, disciplined, motivated and strong mentally 90% of the time. Then only you can afford to be emotional for that 10% of the time. Your decisions should not be emotional, and your emotional decisions, if there are any, that needs to be very less. Emotions are a luxury. Do not get emotional all the time. That's why I'm saying your emotions should be there for only those few people and yourself. But oh my god, I am right now so upset because that person did that, so I'm not gonna study. I am so upset because of that, I am not gonna eat. I am so happy, so I'll stay up 4 hours more. No, no, these decisions you only get to make once in a while, that too as a reward for being professional, disciplined and mentally strong. Your brain is at the front, your brain is the engine, your emotions are not. Emotions are a luxury and treat it as such. You earn your emotions, you earn to be emotional. You cannot just, and if you are just using your emotions every day, like you're being emotional all the time and you're letting your emotions run your life, you're not gonna get very far in life. Okay, because the world does not reward emotional people. Okay, so that took me a very long time to learn, because I am the biggest emotional person, but I can't be, I shouldn't be. Okay, now very important thing, get hobbies. Have hobbies. Hobbies are not your profession. You don't need to be perfect at it. Just have hobbies. Have a creative outlet. If you have a creative outlet that releases stress, makes you feel better about yourself, gives you depth and dimension, you find a lot more interesting people through it, you feel fulfilled, okay, with yourself. So I'll give you a very easy example of it. I am recently gotten into like drawing stuff. It's not good, it's not perfect, but it is something. I'll attach some more clips if possible here. Let's see. I made a lighter. I don't know if I have a picture of it. Just these drawings you see here, I made these. And just that, like, the more creative you are, the better you will feel about your day. Okay, so you'll not be going around looking for a fight to get that dopamine hit. Okay, so get hobbies. I also want to learn pottery in future, just putting it out there in the universe, so make it happen for me. I've had a few pottery classes. One day I want to be that girl in her long flowy summer dress and with a messy bun making some potteries. Beautiful. I love the way it comes out with such beautiful colors. It might look pink, the glaze is pink, and when they fire it, it becomes black. And I was like, wow, that's something very interesting that I would love to learn. Now, health is wealth. Your first priority in your life should be your health. You need to be healthy. Do not take this body for granted. Do not ignore small signs. Like, I have this cough and cold on and off for a very long time. I need to start taking care of it. I have started taking care of it. I have, as I already told you, I have ADHD. I am suffering from PCOS. I have hair issues. I have a bunch of different issues. Okay, I have had a very messy medical history as well, and all of these are because of lifestyle. I don't see any of it is like happened to me, these are because of lifestyle. 90% of it is because of lifestyle. And my family has a history of diabetes, so you need to start taking care of your health and do not take it for granted. I know, just live, you do not see the importance of how can this be important when you are getting it for free. That's the point. It's not for free, it's not going to be there for long. Okay, I see people my age just smoking cigarettes, vaping, not eating healthy. I am not eating healthy personally though. Eat healthier and just take care of your body and your health. Now, how do you start? So first of all, no need to think that far ahead in future. You don't have to get anything perfectly. Start with whatever you have. Switch out whatever foods you can. Try to get 10,000 steps. Do a home workout if possible. If not possible, do a basic stretches. Okay, if you're on a call, just walk in call. Whenever you can walk, just walk. Try to get some physical movements in your body. Start there. Once you're consistent with that, you yourself will know how to go forward from there. Be intentional. Okay, yeah, that's also very important. Not just in this case, be intentional with what you're doing. When you're doing something, know that you're doing it by choice. Know what your intentions are for it in future. Like, I'm making this video, I know my intentions are to become better speaking, blow up on social media, try to meet people and help them change their lives like I'm gonna change mine. So I am intentional with this. So you have to be intentional. That's very important. Now, very important, all of this, if I sum up in one word, is self-love. That is what self-love is. It can be subjective for everyone. It is very subjective for everyone. Find what it means for you and do it. Okay, now kindness, what do you think? I am saying this to myself, I don't know, but I think it is true for 90% of people, women at least, that I know of. What you think is kindness is self-harm. It is self-harm. It is not kindness. You are not being a good person. You are just being overly good to someone while being bad to yourself. I have been walked over because I let people do that. I allowed it to happen so that I don't hurt someone, because I don't become a bad person. Come on, you are a bad person. Someone who can't even take a stand for her own fucking self is not good enough, is a bad person. You had one job to protect yourself and you can't even do that. You are hurting that person. Having people in your life, when you let them run you over and you're going to cry when you sleep, is not worth it. It's not at all worth it. Rather be alone. Rather be alone than cut your nerves, like जो भी इसको slit your wrist before you go to these people. Okay, cut mine if I go back to these people, bro. Remember to kill yourself before you go there crying for other people to love you. Now, coming to loving you, oh my god, I used to believe love is like the epitome of something that you can get. Like, someone loving you is like the epitome of a God's gift to you. Oh bhai, it is not. It is not. The epitome of success is respect. If someone loves you but doesn't respect you, run from there. No, like literally run. And if there is no love but there's respect, that's enough for me now. That's enough, because respect is more important than love. Self-respect is very important. even more important than other people respecting you. First you need to respect yourself. Now, learn to deal with people who are mean to you. Shut them up at the first time. If you were not able to, even if it's been years since they have been putting you down and you have just been taking it, stand up for it on a random Tuesday, and that's fine. And you're gonna fail the first time, you're gonna come out feeling awkward and stupid and weird, fine, still do it the second time, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. By the 10th time they will learn, and you will learn how to stand up for yourself without feeling awkward, without feeling weird. See, whenever you do something for the first time and you have not done it before, which might seem very obvious for other people, you are gonna fail at it. That's like fucking so true. I'll tell you what, I was not able to stand up to other people when they used to put me down. So the first time I tried, it came off very rude, very weird, and very awkward. You know what? After time, you can just do it with a joke, and it will be smooth, and you will learn it. You will learn that skill. Anything. It's not just putting other people down when they are hurting you, and do it on the first time. And if it does, and even if you're late, that's fine. Okay. Now, as I already told you, it's never too late, it's never too less. Whatever you have is enough, wherever you are is perfect. Now, very important, all this advice that I am putting it out out there, as I already told you, first of all, it's for me because it's tailored to me. You are going to come across million videos, okay? Millions and millions of different kinds of advices that you're going to get out there. Like, do this, do that, do this, do that. It's not going to work for you. So you need to find out things that work for you. How your brain functions, what's your method, what's your reactions in life, how you deal with things. It's all going to be up to you. So you need to learn that. Take out the things that are going to fit in your life, take out the things that are not going to fit in your life. Okay, now I cannot go and take a vacation. I cannot. Okay, I feel like my life, one of the biggest constraint is financial constraints. So whatever works for you, works for you. So learn to tailor your life to who you are. Do not just start blindly following other people. See, like I have ADHD. Okay, so longest time I didn't know that I have ADHD, and I used to study like other people. I used to think how they are able to do it, I'm not able to do it. But also because of that, I can process things very fast. So learn what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are, and tailor your schedule around it. So now Pomodoro works for me. Writing it down, like exactly open 3 slides, 3 tabs on this website, like open this website, even that I have to write down. And once I have written it down, I can just flow through it. I need to know what I'm going to do before I'm going to do it. So that's how it functions for me. Whatever it functions for you, you need to find out. This reminds me of that thing, very famous on Instagram right now. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. And that's very good life advice. Now, as I already told you, cherish the people that are there in your life. Make sure you call them, make sure you reciprocate, make sure you love them, and make them feel seen even if they never ask for you. Like your mom, you might think, oh, I'm just giving an update. It might mean the world to her. Love your parents, bro. Love your parents, because they are the only person in the world who are loving you unconditionally. There's nobody else. There's no third person. Okay. Now, very important, protect your energy. Whatever energy that you have, that's very precious, and you cannot just let it get drained out. I used to get it drained out by accommodating other people, by being extra nice to other people so that they don't feel weird, by trying to be happy all the time. You don't have to be happy all the time, okay? You can be sad and still be okay, okay? With a face like, that's fine. You don't have to be like all the time. No, do not waste your energy where it's not required. For that you need to stop thinking. You know, the most amount of energy that you spend are on the most trivial things, and that's thinking. I feel like thinking is not a good thing, for me at least, because I overthink. Thinking is also a tool that the lesser you use, the better results you will get, okay? At least in my case. Now, don't talk about the people who have hurt you, okay? That's just giving the energy to them. Yeah, literally, the universe will take the energy from here because you thought about them, and will give it in their life. So if they are not part of your life anymore, let it go. Let it go. Just don't even think about them. It's not going to make you feel better. Yeah, but if you're not able to do it on the first try, that's fine, because we are not about perfectionism. Perfection is a thief of joy. Hate perfection. I hate perfection. I hate the word perfection. Okay. Now, I'll tell you more about perfection at the end. Don't burden yourself by other people's expectations. Even if you take that burden, how are you going to fulfill it? And if you don't take that burden and you still fulfill it, fine. So do not take burden. Do not fall for extension. Okay, fine, I can't say this word. Basically, what is the point of living? Extensionalism. Okay, I don't know how to say that word right now, but you're getting my point. Now, it's good to analyze things, but it's not good enough to play the victim card. Analyze what you're doing, be okay with it, but do not play the victim card. Oh my god, this went wrong, that's why I'm like this. Not good enough. Now, next point, and this is a very controversial point. Failures do not teach you more than what success teaches you. So whoever says that was just a lesson, it was not. Yeah, it was just a mediocre lesson, because what success is going to teach you, failure can never. So failure are not a good thing. They are just a part and parcel of life. Do not romanticize failure, okay? But just accept it, because you are going to fail. Do not be surprised, okay, this turned into a lesson now. No. Failures are going to happen, but it's not romantic, and it's not teaching you anything. If someone gives you a rupee when you invested, like when you were promised like 10 rupees, no, you were scammed, and learn to do better than that, but that's just it. You were scammed. So I don't believe in things are lessons. Yeah, they are lessons, very mediocre lessons. You learn way more by success than by failures. Now, do not take unnecessary advice from unnecessary people. Okay, that is also a very important thing. People are gonna come and say different things about you, gonna hear like million things. No point in giving space to that in your head. Very important. What I meant by that is, your head is not a filing cabinet. Use something else for memory. Write it down, record it, note it down in your iPad, type it out on your laptop, send a voice note. Do not keep a record of things in your own head. Your head is made for processing, not storing data, okay? Now, all said and done, I'll give you an example of something. How perfectionism, like two main things that I'm saying right now is, like, I'll tell you what. So perfectionism is a thief of joy. I'll give you an example of it where I learned like perfection. Oh, perfection doesn't take you anywhere. So I was working in this company, Schneider Electric. You might have heard of it. And I was working in this department where my role was cost cutting. Okay, and I see that for every 10 pieces they make or 12 pieces they make, one is coming out like a rejected piece. And I was like, such a big company and they are making so many unnecessary parts, like so much scrap is there. How are they even making a profit? But see what, they are still making a profit. Perfect people are not making a profit. These people are making a profit because you do not have to focus on the parts that went bad. That means that you just need to increase production and you need to focus, get extra people to see if that cost cutting can be done and reduce it a bit. That's all. So that was like such a life lesson that this big of an MNC makes so many mistakes every day. So if you think you can squeeze out like, let's say 12 rupees from this, oh no. If you make 5, that is still a profit. Try to make 5 more from somewhere else and 5 more from somewhere else. So if you have your toes in 10 different things, that's gonna be better than you trying to squeeze out the best of one thing. So do 10 things. Okay. Now, I know I've been very redundant through the video. I've said a lot of same things a lot of times. But if you take one thing from this lesson, one thing from this video is gonna be, wherever you are, whatever you have, it's not too late, it's not too less. I hope you learned something here. I hope it was useful and added to you. And if you're stuck till now, then you have to be my firstborn child for that, or me from future. I don't think anybody else is sticking till here. So yeah, you're gonna get there. We are gonna get there. See you soon again. Bye bye. Love you.